Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is J. Larone Presents, where we talk about the facts, foolishness, and black female effery. You guys, we're going to take a look at a video real quick. I want to talk about how, the women talking points about how they talk about, black men, they don't want to marry a certain type of dude because he's lazy, he's a bum, he doesn't have enough money, or if they feel like if they have a baby by this guy, the reason they don't marry him is because, they feel like they're taking on a second child. You know what I'm saying? The talking points that women, the excuses that they give to why they don't marry they baby's daddy. You know what I'm saying? So just want to show you guys something. I saw a video, Crimson Cure showed one of Millie Jackson back in the 70s where she was asked that same question. And it's amazing how these talking points from the 70s to now, you're talking about 50, almost 50 years later, they're the same. Because I have Millie Jackson saying what these women of today are now saying. I have the second video is going to be of a young lady on the Kendra G show, right? And she's going to be pretty much saying the same thing. She didn't marry her baby father because, again, she don't want to take care of another child, or she has, more money, or, he's just going to be a nuisance and get in her way, and, all this. It's ridiculous. I'm going to let you guys hear it. Okay, so real quick, fair use. We're going to go ahead and get into these two videos. They're short, so this probably won't be that long, but you guys, if you haven't, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and let's go ahead and get.
Okay, I'm going to still show you a clip of her. The reason why I'm telling you this is to give you a concept of how old Millie is and what generation she is. And I want you to keep in mind Millie's generation in combination to what she says in this clip. So without too much further ado, let me okay. I hate it when, so I'm gonna run it again. So this is Millie, and this is her doing an interview back in the day. Millie was just a run-of-the-mill black woman from the South. Okay, she eventually moved to New York, and then like her singing career kind of happened. It just kind of happened. But she was just a regular woman from the South. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let you listen to what she said and see if it don't sound familiar to you.
All the energy I gave him.
Why didn't you get married to the father?
Why? I got enough problems taking care of the kids. I gotta nurse him too.
Well, maybe he could have taken care of all of you.
No, I'm afraid not. Neither one of them had as much money as me.
Not even worth all the energy I gave him.
Why didn't you get married to the fathers?
Why? I got enough problems taking care of the kids. I gotta nurse him too.
Well, maybe he could have taken care of all of you.
No, I'm afraid not. Neither one of them had as much money as me.
Not even worth all the energy I gave him.
So, and you heard that, right? She has two kids, because she said neither one of them. She has two kids by two different dudes, right? And she said neither one of them makes as much money as she do, right? Now, don't that sound like something that we normally hear today? So here's the second video. This is from Single by. I got this clip from Single by Choices. Shout out to Single by Choices. They was doing a reaction to Kendra G. So just listen to this and tell me, if this doesn't sound the same.
In healthcare.
You have any kids?
I do. I have a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old.
2 kids?
2 boys.
How many baby daddies you got?
1.
Okay. Why y'all not together?
Because I don't want to raise a 3rd child.
What? What you mean? He got another kid? He had a kid on you?
No, he is the kid.
Oh, you saying he's a kid?
Yeah.
How long were y'all dating?
Because I don't want to raise a 3rd child.
What? What you mean? He got another kid? He had a kid on you?
No, he is the kid.
Oh, you saying?
And we're going to listen to it one more time.
Another kid? He had a kid on you?
I do. I have a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old.
2 kids?
2 boys.
How many baby daddies you got?
1.
Okay. Why y'all not together?
Because I don't want to raise a 3rd child.
What? What you mean? He got another kid? He had a kid on you?
No, he is the kid.
Oh, you saying he's a kid?
Yeah.
How long were y'all dating?
Hear that? Did you hear that? I mean, it's pretty much identical. In both cases, from the 1970s to now, Black women are saying the same thing. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing. You have Millie Jackson, a raunchy R&B singer from the 70s, because Millie Jackson was singing songs about sex, about like the stuff you hear Sexy Red and them talking about now. She sung it back then, right? So she sung, dirty songs, but these songs weren't promoted like they promote Sexy Red now. These are songs these are records you had to go get from the record store. You had to be an adult to go buy them. They weren't, really pushed out in mainstream like that, right? So yeah, so these are, like I said, these were adult, records you had to get. So, your parents might have had them back in the day, if you were a child who was raised back then. So yeah, and these were, just songs that you didn't hear, on the radio like that because of the lyrics. Now these songs are all over the place. But anyway, but still the mindset of these women. So this is like in the 70s, Millie Jackson still had the mindset, because during the 70s, feminism was alive and kicking, right? During that time, I think we were in like the 2nd wave of feminism or something like that. So feminism was alive and kicking. And this is basically where it all started. Millie Jackson, same mindset, same way of thinking, same talking points. Men, why I gotta marry him? I'm raising another child by marrying this guy. But it's okay for you to have a child by him. And this lady on Kendra G, same thing. You had a child. You gave this man a child, but you don't want to marry him because you feel like you'll be raising another child. I mean, what does that make any sense? If he's not good enough for you to marry, why are you guys having kids with dudes that you feel are unfit for marriage? If you feel that this guy is somebody that you're going to have to raise as a 2nd or 3rd child, why are you guys having sex with him? It doesn't make any sense. But this is what we have to deal with. This is what's going on. Ain't nothing changed. This shit was happening back in the 70s and it's still happening now. As you guys can see, nothing's changed. The mindset of the Black woman is still the same. It probably wasn't a lot of them like that back then. Well, maybe there were, they just weren't, they didn't have social media. So you just had to hear about it on old tapes, docs, and, documentaries and stuff like that. But like I said, the mindset of the women back then is the same now. 50 years later, it's still the same. Ain't nothing changed, right? Women out here still sleeping with men that they deem unfit for marriage, but they're sleeping with them and having kids by them. It's stupid, man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Yeah, you can't like Kevin said, you can't make it up. This shit is fucking ridiculous, man. Nothing's changed, man. These women out here still doing the same old two-step. You know, same old BS. Having kids by men that you deem unfit for marriage. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even now, with all these forms of birth control, you know, all these forms, back then in the 70s, it was a condom. You know what I'm saying? They had the pill, but now it's like it's so many more. It's so much more. Like earlier, I think I Googled, how many forms of contraceptives there are, and like 18 popped up right off the rip. So, but you women out here getting pregnant and you blaming it on the men. Like, you do know that you can request these guys to wear a condom, right? You do know that there's a morning after pill. You do know that there's birth control. There are so many forms of contraceptives that you could be using. It doesn't even matter that the guy has sex with you. The thing is, you did not require him to wear a condom. You decided to just go wrong. I guarantee you, if you women would put a stipulation and say, hey, in order to have sex with me, you guys need to wear a condom. Just say that. You guys think because if you ask a man to wear a condom, he's not going to want to sleep with you. If you put your foot down and say the only way that you're going to sleep with me is to wear a condom, I guarantee you that man is going to wear a condom. He go find a condom. If he don't have any on him, he would drive down to the local gas station and buy a condom. If you women will make that a prerequisite that, hey, you need to wear a condom to sleep with me, I guarantee you these guys, whenever you see them, you go out on a date, that motherfucker gonna have about 3 condoms in his pocket. He gonna make sure. He gonna have condoms in his pocket. He gonna have maybe in his car, in his glove box, in his console, somewhere. He's gonna have them. If you women would just make it a prereq that, hey, in order to sleep with me, in order to have sex, you need to wear a condom. But y'all won't do that. Because y'all motherfuckers so goddamn hot in the pants. You want it raw. You want to feel the real deal. So it's not his fault that he skeeted up in you and left you with a baby. It's not his fault. Because if you didn't want that child, you had every chance to go to Plan B, get that Plan B, or go to Planned Parenthood. You have every opportunity to do that. So it ain't his fault. You can't blame it on the man. Sure, he shouldn't have gotten up in you, but still, you let it happen. If you let this guy go up in you without a condom, and you thinking, oh well, he should have pulled out. No, not really. It ain't his fault. You let him do it. You know the risk. You know the risk as well as he does. He skied up in you. You can go the next morning and you know he did it. You know he skied up in you. You get your ass up in the morning, go get that Plan B, or go to Planned Parenthood and let them know. And you don't even have to tell them a reason. Just say, hey, I want to get this up out of it. They get it up out of it. And another reason you women be lying about you don't want to have kids, or you know what I'm saying, it ain't your fault and all that, or how y'all talk about y'all don't want kids and all this, but or you didn't plan to have a child. They even have it now to where once you have your child, if you don't put it up for adoption, because you do have that, you can still take that child and drop it off at any local fire station, hospital, or police department. And just say, here, I can't take care of it. And that's it. You women are afforded so many options to not have a child. So when you say that you didn't want a child, that's BS. That's cap. First of all, you let the man go up in you without a condom, no birth control. You didn't do the Plan B. You didn't go to Planned Parenthood. And then you didn't just give the child up after you had it. You want a child. Y'all want these kids, but y'all don't want a daddy. Y'all don't want to be married. You just want to have a child. You just want to have kids. But then y'all say, oh, well, I didn't plan this. I didn't want this. You shouldn't have let the guy go up in you without a condom. Start requiring that these guys wear condoms. Guarantee you they will wear them if they want to have sex with you. And if he's a guy who insists on not wearing a condom, if he insists that, well, we just ain't having sex because I want to go up in you naked gun, then that's the guy you damn sure know that you don't need to be with him. But see, that's what y'all do. Y'all know that that's a possibility. And you want to have sex with this dude. And that's another thing. Y'all want to have sex with these guys, knowing that these guys ain't shit. But if you tell them, hey, you need to wear a condom, and he says, no, I don't want to wear a condom, and you let him skeet up in you anyway, now you're at fault. You know now you're at fault because you know that this guy wasn't shit anyway because he didn't want to wear a condom, because you told him to wear a condom. He said no, and you let him hit it anyway. But if you go ahead and just give it up without saying, you know, you need to wear a condom, then it's kind of like you're it's kind of like plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this. It's kind of like plausible deniability. Because you can say that you didn't know that he was this type of dude because you never asked him to wear a condom. But if you ask him to wear a condom and he say no, now you know that this guy ain't shit. Why would you want to have a child by this guy when you know you said, hey, I want you to wear a condom. I'm adamant about it. And he said, no, I don't want to wear a condom. So you know that this guy ain't gonna pull out. This guy wants to get you pregnant, and yet you still go ahead and have sex with him. You know 100, that's definitely your fault. But y'all don't want to do that because y'all know if you ask him to wear a condom and he says no, you go give it up to him anyway. This shit is stupid. It don't make no sense. I mean, tell me what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think. Drop some comments down below. It's your boy J. Lerone Presents. Again, like, subscribe, share. Y'all, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?